Hey, look who we got here today. What's going on, Miguel? How are you?
Good to see you, Jeff. Awesome, man. Awesome.
Tell us about your day one on Insurtech Symposium.
Day one was absolutely incredible. From a FiveM perspective, we've been covering this conference and we've learned so much about AI. We've learned about data. We've learned about the regulatory and compliance constructs that we've got to make sure we're thinking about around AI. But I'll tell you, one of the things that was so impressive to me is just the variety of solutions that are out there and just the excitement around all of the new technology that's out there. We're seeing data products as an example that are completely changing the way we think about data and data architecture, leveraging AI constructs. And I'm getting an incredible amount of education about this. But one thing is absolutely sure and certain is that the same challenges that we had around digitization and around user experience, we are going to have those same challenges if we don't get the data house in order. That is just the number one thing that everyone is talking about, is getting data squared away. And that's even for the small carriers all the way up to the large carriers. We just have too much data dispersed and we just don't really understand enough of those data assets. The regulatory and compliance component is also out there. But what was fascinating is that yesterday I heard about how we could use regulation, we can use the compliances as ways to actually drive innovation and come up with new solutions because of how regulations are emerging and how they're moving so quickly. And how do we use that really more as a partnership? So in all, I think we've seen a lot. I'm really, really excited for day two. Just a little quick plug for us here. We're actually going to be doing a roundtable specifically on agile delivery. This is a concept that, we're recognizing the fact that agile is dead. So we're going to talk about some new delivery methods that would actually work for the insurance industry, especially as we start thinking about how to implement all of these new technologies. And then I'm going to be also hosting a panel talking about IoT. IoT has been around for a really long time, a lot longer than folks recognize. If you think about the advent of DriveWise and Snapshot, the connected vehicle, really movement started around 2012, but we've not seen the level of adoption that we think we should have. And these devices have a lot of capability and they also have a lot of potential around generating data. So we're going to dive into what the next step or the next phase of IoT will be and how we can drive better adoption and better use of all of its capabilities. That's what I'm excited for, Jeff.
Nice. I look forward to seeing you in the show.
Amen. Thank you. Good to see you.